Athens, the cradle of democracy, philosophy, and traffic jams, is finally shaking off the concrete chains of its past. Once known for its sun-bleached ruins and endless blocks of beige buildings, the Greek capital is now aiming to become Europe's most ambitious urban experiment. And leading the charge? A colossal redevelopment project called the Ellinikon. It's set to become Greece's tallest, greenest, and most jaw-droppingly modern neighborhood. Imagine if the Parthenon decided to go vegan and join a tech startup. But this isn't just a facelift. It's a full-blown, soul-deep urban transformation. The Ellinikon isn't just a fancy neighborhood with a few palm trees and a vegan cafe. It's a radical reimagining of what Athens could be, blending luxury with sustainability in a way the city desperately needs. A city of stone that forgot to plant trees. You know you've got a problem when your capital city ranks near the bottom in tree coverage. With only 11% of Athens covered in trees, most locals are better acquainted with sunburn than shade. In a city that routinely breaks thermometers with 40-plus-degree summers, that's not just uncomfortable, it's borderline apocalyptic. The surrounding mountains have also taken a beating, losing a quarter of their trees over the past few years. So in response to this very dusty dilemma, the city pledged to plant 25,000 trees over the next 5 years. Meanwhile, the Ellinikon said, "Hold my frappe," and committed to more than 31,000 trees and 1 million Mediterranean plants. Yes, you read that right. An abandoned airport is about to become Athens' greenest lung. It's like turning a runway into a rainforest if the rainforest also had luxury condos and a hard rock casino. From dead airport to living neighborhood. The Ellinikon is being built on the bones of the old Athens International Airport, which shut down in 2001. For decades, it sat like a forgotten relic, used temporarily for the 2004 Olympics, and then as a refugee shelter. Meanwhile, Athenians were left scratching their heads wondering why prime beachside land, fully surrounded by dense urban sprawl, was just sitting there. Enter Lambda Development, Greece's biggest real estate developer, who swooped in during 2014 with dreams of a modern utopia. Unfortunately, the 2008 financial crisis had left Greece more broke than a philosophy major with a poetry blog, so things got delayed. Like a lot, it wasn't until 2021, nearly 2 decades later, that construction finally began. But hey, better late than never, right? This isn't just a skyscraper, it's a statement. Let's talk about the Riviera Tower, Greece's soon-to-be tallest skyscraper, and a standout feature of the Ellinikon. Standing at 200 meters, this high-rise isn't just climbing into the clouds, it's reaching for Athens' future. Every unit in the tower has already been sold, yes, every single one at an eye-watering average price of $3.7 million. That's more than a luxury condo. That's a vertical yacht with a view. This tower is part of the first phase, expected to wrap up by the end of 2026. And it's not just towering construction is zipping along at one floor every 5 days. It's practically growing faster than your houseplants when you remember to water them. The Ellinikon isn't messing around. It wants to show the world that Athens can do modern just as well as ancient. Athens, but make it Dubai, without the sand. Now, you might be wondering, is Greece trying to become the next Dubai? Well, kind of. But instead of endless desert, they've got the gorgeous Aegean Sea. The Ellinikon project is being pitched as Europe's answer to the glittering developments of the Emirates, with one crucial difference: nature. Rather than competing with Dubai's towers for the sake of towers aesthetic, Athens is focusing on blending architecture with sustainability. Think beachfront caves, smart tech homes, and lush green parks, instead of artificial islands and indoor ski slopes. Most major European cities are just a 4-hour flight away. That makes Athens a much more accessible luxury hub for Europeans than Dubai. Jet lag not included. Hard rock casinos, giant malls, and a digital wonderland. Alright, it's not all trees and tranquility. The Ellinikon is also bringing the bling. A billion-dollar hard rock resort with a mega casino is on the way, and it's not shy about the size of its ambitions. On the other end of the project, Greece's biggest shopping mall is under construction, promising endless retail therapy sessions for locals and tourists alike. And if you're more of a digital adventurer than a blackjack player, don't worry. The Ellinikon Experience Park has already attracted over 3 million visitors with its high-tech exhibits and immersive attractions. Imagine strolling through a park where nature meets holograms. It's like Pokémon Go got a luxury upgrade. It's clear the Ellinikon isn't just trying to impress. It's trying to entertain, inspire, and maybe even make you forget how chaotic Athens traffic is. A real estate magnet for the global elite. The luxury apartments in the Ellinikon aren't just homes, they're passports. Literally. If you buy a property for over 500,000 euros, about $540,000, you qualify for Greece's Golden Visa program, which includes EU residency. For foreign investors, that's like getting a Greek salad with a side of European citizenship. So far, 60% of units in park-rise residences have been snapped up, with nearly half of those buyers coming from outside Greece. It's not hard to see why. Picture waking up to a sea breeze, sipping espresso by the beach, and having views of both the ocean and the mountains all within 30 minutes of downtown Athens. And with the real estate market rebounding from the debt crisis days, buying into the Ellinikon now is looking like a savvy move. Building a little Athens by the sea. Among the many residential zones in the Ellinikon, one area is already emerging as the crown jewel, Little Athens. Nestled between a sprawling park and a sun-kissed beachfront, this neighborhood aims to channel the soul of classic Athens while looking firmly into the future. The name might sound modest, but make no mistake, this little slice of real estate is going to be one of the most in-demand places in the Mediterranean. Think of it as a luxurious village with smart homes, stunning scenery, and espresso bars every 100 meters. With demand skyrocketing and homes selling faster than baklava at a tourist cafe, Little Athens might become the ritziest slice of the Riviera. The numbers don't lie. Let's talk stats. The Ellinikon covers 6.2 square kilometers, that's roughly the size of Monaco. Out of that, 2.5 kilometers square is green space, which will increase Athens' overall green area by 44%. To put that in perspective, Central Park in New York has 18,000 trees. The Ellinikon? It's planning to plant 31,000. The goal isn't just about aesthetics, it's about livability. By designing shaded walkways, natural cooling zones, and biodiversity-friendly landscaping, the project aims to make Athens not just beautiful, but breathable. This isn't just landscaping, it's climate resilience. And with Athens heating up faster than a Saganaki skillet, that's more than a design choice. It's survival strategy. A mega project with a mega impact. By the time it's fully completed in 2037, the Ellinikon is expected to boost Greece's GDP by a staggering 2.4%. That's not a small ripple, it's a full-on cannonball splash into the national economy. But beyond the numbers, this mega project represents a new chapter for Greece, a leap from a debt-ridden past into a hopeful, high-tech, and sustainable future. It's not about out-Dubaiing Dubai. It's about reimagining what a city can be when it respects its heritage, responds to its challenges, and invests in a greener tomorrow. The Ellinikon is Athens saying, "We've done democracy. Now let's do futuristic beachfront living." If this glimpse into Athens' green future got you excited, go ahead and hit that like, and make sure to subscribe for more jaw-dropping urban projects and incredible transformations from around the world. Got thoughts on whether Athens can outshine Dubai? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.